Hello. Today I'm gonna be presenting about James Augustine Aloysius Joyce. Presented by Simon Ramirez. The birth and death day, right? James was born in February 2 of 1882 in Dublin, Ireland, right? And he died in January 13 in 1941, Sorges, Switzerland. So the saddest part of this is that he died in Zurich, Switzerland, because he was in a surgery, right? About the intestines, I think. I don't know how it's called, but yeah. So he was in a surgery, but he sadly didn't survive that. He passed away, and and the saddest thing about this is that he died with his wife and his son, with his son, by his side. So they saw how he passed away. So yeah, sad. Next, notorious works and masterpieces. So the early works he did was Dubliners and Portrait of the Artist as a Young Man. Now, notable works. These are all the notable works. I'm not gonna read it because of the time, but these are the works, and I placed these four ones, in a different type of letter because these are the four most important, okay? The most important books or notorious works he did. That's why I'm calling it masterpieces, because these four are just very good books he wrote. Especially these two, Ulysses and A Portrait of the Artist as a Young Man. That's the two books that he made that are just pretty good. Next, the genre he wrote it on. The genre he wrote it on was fiction, right? So as I'm telling you here, the 70% of his books were in fiction. So going to the past, like every one of these notorious works are in fiction, especially Ulysses and A Portrait of the Ajax Man, and Dubliners too, especially. All their books are in fiction, and the movement or style, he was modernism. It was the modernism he was writing on. So now this is information I think it's very important about James. So I decided to put it here, and it's his early life. So Joyce was the oldest kid, about 10, right? And his father was a very drunk man. Sorry. He was sent at the age of years old to Clongowes Wood College, right? A Jesuit boarding school. I don't know what that means. Sorry about it. Right? Next, early travels and work. So this is when he growed up, right? When he already studied about um, literatura, and all that, right? So Joyce obtained a position of the Berlitz School at Pola in Australia, Hungary. So here is when he started, right? Started to write his this when he started to write the portrait of an artist as a young man and Dubliners. Dubliners. That's when he started to start writing both of that books. Now, I put about his family because I think his family was very important to him. So Joyce began to living with Nora Barnacle, right? With this woman, he started living in 1904, and they married in 1931. Then they have a one kid, and then they have a daughter, right? So I think this is very important to James because James saw about their first World War, right? World War. War, the WW1, right? So he lived through that, and he understand what that meant. So as you can tell, he was living right during the World War II. So I think this t- topic about his family is pretty important to him. Even though, as I already told you guys, his wife Nora and his son Giorgio, uh, sadly saw him pass away in 1941. Right. So yeah, that's my presentation. I don't have anything else to say about it. So yeah, that's like everything I can tell you about it. So this was the presentation I made for James Joyce, and well, thank you so much, and thank you for being with me. Bye.